Salve a tutti amici, ben ritrovati, io sono il numero 4 e oggi siamo di nuovo qui su The Wolf Among Us. Dunque, riprendiamo subito. Dai, dobbiamo acchiappare il boss locale. Questo fa parte di secondigliano, sicuramente. Dai, eccoci, siamo arrivati. Shepard Metalworks. Va bene. Allora, vediamo un po' la macchina qui.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
È qui, ragazzi, è qui. Dai. A proposito, prima di continuare, vediamo tutto il libro delle fiabe adesso. Ah, non abbiamo sbloccato qualcosa, ci manca qualcosa. Allora, vi faccio vedere un po' tutto quello che abbiamo sbloccato, quindi a partire da lui, Flycatcher, acchiappamosche. Ovviamente farò come la volta scorsa. Questa storia di Vivian. Perfetto. Prima di cominciare questo video voglio ricordarvi anche di seguire i vari suggerimenti che porterò qui sopra. Qui. Qui forse. Qui non lo so dove comparirà, penso qui forse. A destra del video. E vi metterò solo cose belle, ragazzi. Come sempre, ovviamente. Detto questo, riprendiamo. Oh, andiamo, dai. Entriamo senza toc toc. Ovviamente l'hanno bloccato, vai. Oh, forzato. Ci siamo, ragazzi. Siamo noi contro tutti. Noi contro Crooked. Per Messico c'è qualcuno?
So this is where they've been sending these.
Ok, dai. Vai, entriamo pure qui. Ecco, si è acceso qualcosa. Ah, perdonatemi.
Big B Wolf,
Eccola. Eh,
the big bad wolf.
The Big Bad Wolf. Grande lupo cattivo. Dov'è la sfaccimella?
You used to be something.
Questa era... Questa è la pusher, mi sa. La vedo molto la pusher della zona. Ma vedete che è lei che ci ha fotografato? Ah, oddio, la foto... No, la foto del bacetto con Fate. Foto passate. Già ci stava spiando addirittura. No, vabbè.
They used to
La
fear you.
ruota.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
No, solo una ruota. Vabbè, andiamo avanti. Eh, pronto per Messico. Il bancone, vediamo. Ah, proiettili d'argento.
So
Questi,
The big
questi ci
bad
fanno,
wolf.
ci fanno male. Oddio, no, ecco. Aia.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Eccolo,
I do
bastardo.
apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get
Va
out of my way
benissimo.
now. Don't make this
Fuori dai
worse.
coglioni.
He doesn't want to
È
play.
lui.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Sto parlando da
Hey,
te.
I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or
Ah,
was she
ah,
too
ah.
busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Ok, te la sei cercata.
Oh,
Sì.
come on!
Aia.
Is that the best you can do?
No. No. Vai. Ragazzi, femmina è buono, però deve buscare un po'. Deve imparare un po' il rispetto. Oh, già ci siamo trasformati. Ecco. Aia. Mi sa che si è trasformata anche lei. Andiamo di sopra. Così vediamo dall'alto. Cacchio, mi sa che siamo molto in alto. Qua se cadiamo ci facciamo male. Dai, dai, dov'è? Ah, ok, dobbiamo andare avanti. No, no, fermo, fermo, fermo. Dai. Bi. Cacchio. Cerchio era. Ok, cerchiamo di non cadere. Piano piano, amico, chi va piano va sano e va lontano. Ecco. Di nuovo. No, merda.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Eccola. Minchia, quanto è brutta. Tieni una cosina tra i denti. Ma giusto una cosa proprio. E parte pure il ciadillo a peste. Vai. No, merda. Vai. Niente, stiamo buscando solo. Oh. No, merda. No, 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 resisti, resisti, resisti. No. No. Vai, 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 vai. Bravo. Così. No, merda. Siamo caduti. Ci siamo anche trasformati. Mo siamo incazzati pesantemente. Peggio di mia nonna quando gli dico che non voglio mangiare. No. Mo te la vedi con no. Eh? Scusami. Signore, con calma. Non è come pensate, vi giuro. Merda. Vai. No, merda. No. Vai, colpisci. Oh. No, merda. Aia. No, ragazzi, così abbuschiamo, però. Oh, preso. No, merda, vai. No, merda. Merda. Non la vedo bene. Non la vedo per niente bene. Aia, aia, aia. Oddio. No, ragazzi. La forma finale. No, vabbè, raga. Cioè, sopra, sopra, sopra. No, vabbè, raga, siamo potentissimi. Vai. Schiattalo. Scardalo. No. No, merda. Vai, 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 vai. Ecco qui. Bravissimo. Vai, scardalo tutto. Ok. No, raga, il soffio. Il soffio è lui, è lui. Il soffio dei tre porcelli. Eccolo. Arrivederci. È stato un piacere di pazzi. Addio. Niente. Bom, bom. Ecco qui. Vai, acchiappiamola. È rimasta solo lei, mo. Aia. Sai che l'ha fatto male? Dai, prendila. Oh, ecco qui. Ah, e arrivederci. Bye bye. Sayonara. Sogni d'oro e vaffanculo. Ecco qua. Ecco, così sei molto più bella. Minchia, però, che cacchio di trasformazione. Tutto a posto, amico mio? Ti sei calmato? A posto? Ci prendiamo un cornetto? Che dici? Cornetto a via Marina? Al ciottolo? Guarda, ancora c'ha gli occhi. Ecco, eccolo. Ancora con gli occhi così. Oh, eccoci qua, finalmente.
Hello,
Allora,
Bigby. You look tired.
Give me
eh,
one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This
ah,
gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed.
eh,
I won't miss next time.
ok.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Eh?
You plan to do what she says,
Ma
don't you?
adesso stai trattando
Snow's
me.
not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Perché lo
The whole
vorresti?
town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is
Effettivamente.
just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
E allora cosa sei?
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I
Allora,
will,
raga,
as long as you agree to
è
my
giusto che
terms.
lui torni
Because
per
I'm not
un
someone you can get into
processo.
and broadly
Sarebbe il modo
manipulate.
giusto.
And I
Però
don't think I'd
ha
be
un piano in
unusual
mente e sono sicuro
if
di
you decide
questo.
to do
Sa come
something
difendersi.
stupid.
Evidentemente ha qualcosa come prova, qualcosa
You
così.
won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you
Vai,
really
vediamo.
care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
Si
Because
tratta
those are
di
two very
Favolandia.
different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
Non lo so, io gli
He's
credo a
dead, isn't
Giorgi.
he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You promised I look forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone
Voglio
well.
vedere, voglio vedere dove va a
Alright, let's
parare.
go. Hand over the
Voglio
gun.
vedere.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What
È
do you
vero che
say?
abbiamo fatto il suo gioco. Oh,
Fine.
ecco. Oh, dai.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
Ecco qui.
Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Ammettiamo.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Allora, abbiamo fatto le cose nel modo
Punishment
giusto,
will
secondo me.
follow.
Lui sa già come difendersi ed è palese, altrimenti non verrebbe con noi. Quindi qualche prova, qualcosa così ce l'ha, anche se dalle nostre azioni non è che non penso che abbiamo fatto qualcosa di
Are
sbagliato.
you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Vedremo come andrà.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Eccoci qua, dai ragazzi,
He's back.
ce l'abbiamo.
Crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Ah, grande Glenn. Grande
Are
Glenn.
you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's
Non ha
place.
facilitato la
After
cosa.
what happened with Mary.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later.
Voglio
You
vedere
did
come si
well,
difende
Sheriff.
lui.
I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Vabbè. Cioè, avevi dubbi?
About time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
tutti
to
quanti
do
incazzati
this to
con
people?
lui.
You're a
Done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not
Ecco, ma si appella a questo, lo sapevo.
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Hai dato tu l'ordine, però.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Non penso.
Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still
Raga, meglio essere sinceri qui.
Not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I
L'ho ucciso.
killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
Ecco,
And I-
appunto.
Told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter.
Lasciala finire.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby
Ecco,
North.
non ci scordiamo, due volte.
Aiding and providing monetary support
Fraintendimenti.
for the forced prostitution
Të
at the
shputin
Footman
do
High.
bukurare që të
Additionally,
shput.
you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the
E di
illegal
essere
possession and
attezzoso.
sale of magical artifacts.
And
di rapimento.
kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the
Eh,
other crap
sei
he's
tu il
done.
I
responsabile.
know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the
Condanna,
fucking
condanna,
belongs.
condanna,
We promised you
condanna.
a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Sì, vabbè, io non gli avrei tolto le manette comunque.
You have the floor.
Vediamo
Thank
che
you, Miss
dice.
White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something
Non è
like
quello
this
che ha
happened.
detto lui, però.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly,
Ecco.
please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered
Che
your questions. I was willing to
bastardo!
cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah,
Hanno
the aliens
attaccato.
attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
No, no.
They do it because they want
Ecco
to protect
come
me,
si voleva
because I protected
proteggere.
them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Che
You might give up an
bastardo.
innocent man just to save someone.
Loro non
What's
volevano
he talking
proteggerti.
about? Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. You scare tactics.
Ecco,
They're afraid if they
esattamente.
don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Esattamente.
Let me explain this to you. My
Sa come usare le
organization is
parole.
just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my
Eh.
slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as George
Però
was.
intanto...
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us.
Scusate, ho alzato un po' il
It
volume.
was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Che bastardo, voleva mettersi... È stato Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that
Vuole
mattered.
metterci contro la città.
With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living.
Mo ci dobbiamo difendere noi contro coglioni.
They do.
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my
vedi.
tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Mo la stanno... No, la stanno mettendo contro neve.
Her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Non è colpa sua, non è
Blame
colpa sua.
Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But
Neve, qua
I
ti devi
truly
difendere
want
tu.
what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best
Stiamo
interests
cercando di
at heart.
proteggerli.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall
Non
exactly
gliene è mai
his
fregato
way,
nulla.
someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Bestia
You're all still
ci
afraid of him,
appoggia, dai.
even now.
Almeno lui.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Glenn?
And those girls will have their
Addirittura
justice.
barba blu. Anche delle foglia verde. Se foglia verde. I macellai. Tutti! Tutti con noi, dai! Tutti con noi!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely
Ottimo, dai.
appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Merda.
Especially given Bigby's
Effettivamente nessuno l'ha passato.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
Che mi dici del tuo di passato?
What about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right. How we're
No,
doing
no,
this.
raga, no.
I just mean...
No, non iniziate.
This man tormented all of you.
Grazie,
for
Barba
profit.
Blu.
Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Dove vuoi arrivare?
Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was
Ecco.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Non
Snow
è
had
coinvolta.
nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
Ma
crimes.
quali crimini? Non è vero, non è vero.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
Laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Non è vero.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our
Cacchio, se li sta portando tutti dalla sua parte.
Which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise
Sì,
of
ma stai
glory?
dicendo le stesse cose da
Who was
mezz'ora.
there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own
No,
destiny?
raga, dai, siamo venuti incontro a
Who will
tutti
pay
alla
your rent
fine.
when you're on the verge of eviction?
Ma non è pagare
Who will
l'affitto, è un
protect
prestito, è
chosen
uno
locality next to
strozzinaggio.
our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Ecco, lo sapevo che diceva sta frase.
Miss White.
Nerissa, ti amo, sei la mia vita, Nerissa.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Lei almeno è sopravvissuta, è vero.
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Lei mo può parlare perché è morta Vivian.
Bluebeard.
Non devi farlo per
You don't have
forza.
to do this.
Yes, I do.
Rassicuriamola.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. We couldn't say a
Ecco,
word about it because of these
eccola.
damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Vai, Sirenetta,
I
vai.
found Vivian's body. Did you
Oh,
kill her? Did you?
ecco qua. No,
This is
purtroppo.
highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Diciamolo.
Killed herself. Back at the pudding and pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
your- It's okay.
Nerissa, sei la mia vita.
To be
He
just-
ordered them dead.
Io la
This
amo.
fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
Vedi,
I was
vedi,
in the
vedi?
goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a
Oh.
damn about me. And now I can finally say you're an
Lasciaglielo
asshole.
dire.
And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you
Questo
did.
conferma tutto, direi.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Oh, adesso sì.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for
Vai,
me.
Barba Blu, adesso accetto il tuo parere.
Right?
Down the witching well.
No,
Andrea
that's too
Macella.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So
Non vedo
don't latch
Woody.
onto whatever will keep
Pensavo
you
che ci fosse anche lui.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for
Woody
you.
e Jack,
What,
quello
you
di
take two
biondo là.
people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free.
Che ti
after this.
aspettavi?
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done then.
Now, for your
Oh,
sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit
So
what
we
you
get
do.
rid of
As
him.
long as you get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I
mettiamola ai
think
voti.
Going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
This is.
Everyone,
Sì,
calm down.
dovremmo metterla ai
Should
voti.
have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should
No,
get a
no, non
chance.
dare la cosa a me.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you
Eh,
sure? This isn't how
It's
it's...
what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
raga.
Just do what you think is right.
Eh, che dobbiamo fare, mo?
Yes, Sheriff.
Allora, raga, eh, lo possiamo gettare nel pozzo, imprigionarlo o strappargli la testa. Scelta difficile, scelta veramente molto difficile. Perdonatemi se metto in pausa, ma questa è una scelta su cui c'è da riflettere e volevo farlo insieme a voi. Dunque, strappargli la testa lo escluderei a priori, anche perché abbiamo fatto tanto per, diciamo, lottare nel modo giusto e poi sarebbe un gesto sconsiderato, quindi no. La scelta ricade su o lanciarlo nel pozzo, che da come ho capito è la maggioranza, diciamo, è la decisione più votata dal popolo, o imprigionarlo e agire, tra virgolette, nel modo più corretto, avendo anche l'approvazione di zia Foglia Verde. Io, francamente, andrei più per il potere del popolo, quindi apposta ho detto mettiamola ai voti, ma hanno votato per far scegliere noi. Non lo so, non me la sentirei di imprigionarlo anche perché comunque potrebbe scappare. Furbo com'è potrebbe trovare il modo per uscirsene. Quindi suppongo che voterò per il lancio nel pozzo delle streghe.
Is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking
Vedi,
get rid of him.
tutti vogliono farlo morire. No, merda. No, merda, merda. Cazzo, ci vuole lanciare lui? No. Boom.
There you are. I hope
Ecco qui.
you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Tu volevi uccidere a me, amico mio, è stato un vero piacere. Arrivederci.
Just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Va bene. Arrivederci. Ciao ciao, amico mio.
I won't.
Bye bye. Arrivederci, sayonara. È stato proprio un vero piacere. Un piacere pazzo. E non ci scasso più cazzo.
For Lily
Oh,
and Faith.
ecco qua. Abbiamo
Yes.
risolto.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
Però sarà l'ultimo che viene cancellato. Ma voglio capire come si evolveranno le cose, però. Dopo questo che succede? Il giorno dopo, nel nostro appartamento, non abbiamo dormito. Ci vuole un caffè. Ecco, ovviamente sigaretta tattica. Dai,
Hey, Sheriff.
copio Big B per una volta.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for
Fly
the farm
catcher.
with you. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be
Ah,
down in a
per la
minute.
fattoria?
Okay.
No,
Great.
no, non mi dire
This fucking line.
che mandano Colin e Rospo. Oddio, Jack. Tiny Team. Ora tutti ci
Hi,
guardano.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Ecco qui. Possiamo parlare?
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll
Niente,
talk
non vuole
later, okay?
parlare. È quella. Ah, quella è la prostituzza che andava
You're late.
con il poliziotto umano. No, vi prego, non mi dica che
Someone's gonna
Colin!
see.
Ecco. Ecco, e lui se ne gironzola così con un paio con le birre in bocca. Però aspetta, noi abbiamo dato i soldi a Rospo, quindi in teoria l'avrebbe dovuto usare per comprare la Malia. Ecco, giornata di merda. Ma perché prepara le valigie?
I'm going. Jesus.
Ma ce li avevi i soldi? Che cacchio hai
I only have
fatto?
like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
No,
Morning,
dai.
Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Ma che cazzo vuoi te?
Shit. Just go grab
Eh,
that, would you?
mi dispiace.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me
Ma non
I'd get another
l'abbiamo
chance,
cacciato noi.
but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Ma
Wait,
scusa,
Sheriff Bigby!
perché non hai
I
comprato una
have
maglia e gli hai
something.
mostrato la tua forma umana?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye.
No, dai, no. TJ
If you
no.
could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Certo.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause
Che
when you're
cazzo
little,
di
they
regalo?
have these pouches that
No,
squirt
dai,
juice at you if
no.
you touch them.
I'm sure
Vabbè.
she'll love it.
She said
No,
it
non
was
potevo
pretty.
mai dirlo.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep
No, non è
sometimes.
vero, non è vero, non dare
We
retta.
have to go. I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Sarete al
Don't
sicuro,
worry.
rassicuriamo.
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice.
Dai, ma magari torneranno.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. I mean,
No.
some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
No, raga,
Where's your
questo è un
friend,
momento da
Connor?
lacrime.
Where's the fucking pig?
Come
How
potrei
should I
saperlo?
know?
Meglio non dire nulla. Che giustamente
Say
Colin pure
goodbye.
doveva andare. Nerissa. L'amore della mia vita.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh, yeah. I guess I am.
È vero, lo porto ancora.
It's not easy to forget.
Vabbè,
I
sì,
know it seems like I should be able to. It's just.
capisco, capisco.
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Vai, dimmi tutto, che è
It's
stato?
about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then
Dai.
Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out...
È Faith che
I
aveva
had no
messo la
choice.
foto.
You have to understand. You've
Perché tu?
seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical
No,
evidence?
aspetta un attimo,
They
aspetta un
had
attimo,
to.
parla.
Marissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay?
Faith quindi ci ha fatto trovare la
Get the
foto.
crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I
No?
told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Ha tentato di
You were
proteggerla.
just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then...
Giorgio alla fine quindi teneva un cuore. Dalle una sigaretta. Diamogli una sigaretta.
Here.
Thank you.
No, però se hai qualcosa da dire, dillo ora. Cioè...
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you
I
said...
know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
Ha
What does it matter? I
mentito.
know the crooked man did it. So what if it
È
wasn't the
stato
whole truth? It
Giorgi.
was true enough.
Non avresti dovuto
So you
mentire.
think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after.
È stato Giorgi allora.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
No, no, raga.
You?
È partita da lei tutta la cosa.
Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them,
Così che potessi notare.
save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
No, raga.
Pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way.
No, raga.
Fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
Non è vero.
True.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Non so a
I
che
don't
punto
know where
siamo.
we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby.
No, raga, ha mentito al processo.
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you,
Cioè,
none
alla
of this would have
fine,
happened. You listened when no one else would.
Crooked
You
Man
knew to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
non meritava la morte.
Because you
Cioè, sembra
brought
brutto da
Crooked
dire,
Man
però.
in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man.
Spero di aver fatto del bene.
He's done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Resta il fatto che ha mentito comunque.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Aspetta.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
No, no, raga.
Faith wore one too.
No. L'avete capito? L'avete capito?
Swinehart ever get back to you?
Era Fate fin dall'inizio. Quella che è morta è Nerissa. No, no, seguila subito, seguila. Raga, no, no, raga, che cazzo di finale! Cazzo di finale a sorpresa! Nerissa era Fate fin dall'inizio e quindi quella morta era Nerissa. Ha preso la malia e si è trasformata in Fate. No, raga, giocone della Madonna. Ha 11 anni questo gioco, ma resta un titolone. Beh, non ci resta che vedere le scelte a questo punto. Allora, come la maggioranza abbiamo ucciso Giorgi per porre fine alle sue sofferenze. Hai concesso a Crookedman, di difendersi? Sì, con la maggioranza l'abbiamo portato indietro. Come hai punito Crookedman? In minoranza lo abbiamo buttato nel pozzo delle streghe. Tutti quanti praticamente abbiamo accettato il regalo di DJ. Forse una persona su 1000 no, senza cuore. Quali sono state le tue ultime parole a Nerissa? Cioè, le ultime parole prima di finire il gioco, che suppongo che sia finito. E gli abbiamo detto, spero di aver fatto qualcosa di buono qui. Allora, statistiche speciali. Bestia, gli abbiamo mentito. Questo è stato all'inizio proprio. Eh sì, Barba Blu ha utilizzato simili tattiche di interrogatorio. Jimmy l'ha aiutato ad evitare la fattoria. Gli ha dato un drink. Crooked Man l'ha riportato al pozzo delle streghe e poi l'abbiamo buttato giù. Panco Pinco l'abbiamo bruciato col sigaro. Gli abbiamo rotto una bottiglia in testa. Gli ha confiscato i soldi. Fate le ha dato i soldi dopo la lotta col taglialegna. Woody non si è visto più, non si è capito che fine ha fatto, anche se suppongo che sia sparito dalla circolazione. Giorgi, hai distrutto il suo locale. Foglia Verde ha offerto il lavoro. Glenn hai bevuto con Gren, non Glenn, perdonatemi. Dopo il funerale. Nerissa, le hai dato una sigaretta. Neve, l'hai portata con te al trip trap. Le hai mostrato le fotografie. Tiny Tim l'abbiamo aspettato. Rospo, hai accettato il suo... Ah no, hanno sbagliato. TJ, non RJ. Hai accettato il suo insetto, hai promesso di darlo a Neve. Rospo l'hai difeso quando Neve voleva mandarlo alla fattoria e gli hai dato i soldi. Beh, raga, che c'è da dire? E tra l'altro vi dirò anche che è in programmazione il secondo capitolo a distanza di ben 11 anni di The Wolf Among Us. Perché così tanto tempo? Perché purtroppo la Telltale Games, casa editrice del gioco, qualche anno fa, non mi ricordo se precisamente nel 2019 o prima, ha dichiarato bancarotta e quindi purtroppo aveva fallito. Leggendo qualche informazione su internet ho scoperto che è rinata la società sotto altro nome e stanno lavorando al secondo capitolo di The Wolf Among Us, di cui l'uscita dovrebbe essere prevista proprio per quest'anno, se non l'anno prossimo. Ovviamente, inutile dirlo, ragazzi, questo è uno di quei giochi di cui aspetto il seguito da una vita e sarò ben felice di portarvelo, assolutamente, non appena uscirà. Generalmente io non compro mai giochi al day one, ma potrebbe essere la volta buona che farò questa eccezione che conferma la regola. Che dire più, ragazzi? È stato un gioco pazzesco, pieno di scelte, pieno di fraintendimenti, di sorprese, di momenti da lacrima, da lacrimuccia. Spero vi sia piaciuto e come sempre vi invito a supportarmi iscrivendovi al mio canale, attivando la campanellina, lasciando tanti bei like e tanti bei commenti. Per il resto, ci vedremo al prossimo gioco, ragazzi. E ovviamente non posso che portarvi qualcosa di ancora meglio. Al prossimo video. Ciao a tutti ragazzi!